and fellow cigar box guitar enthusiasts. Del Puckett here. I'd like to welcome you guys out to the Puckett Cigar Box Guitar Podcast, our Friday night podcast. Well, tonight's special guest, Kevin Hunts. And Kevin Hunts, I met Kevin at the New Orleans Cigar Box Guitar last year. Kevin also participated in the Builders Challenge and with the whiskey flask. You guys remember the whiskey flask? And then he also contributed this one here to the Builders Challenge as well, dude. Yes. So if you're not familiar with Kevin Hunts, I'd like everybody to welcome Kevin Hunts to the podcast. We're gonna get started here. So Kevin, first off, dude, thank you, dude, for participating.
Thanks for having me.
In the podcast, yeah, and also thank you for participating in the Builders Challenge and being such an awesome enthusiast. You know, so seriously, dude, and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to know you. And so
Yeah.
twice we met, and your wonderful wife as
don't
well,
forget
dude.
the Southwest Cigar Box Guitar Festival too.
That's
that was
right.
a lot of fun.
That's right. Yeah, and we'll definitely talk more about that. And so yes. So Kevin, yeah. I want to be reminded and refamiliarized with your story, your past. I know you've told me, but I want to get maybe a little more in depth and just remind me a lot. So tell us where you're from, how you got started with the cigar box, and why the cigar box guitar, and why not something else. And so I'm going to give it. We're going to give it to you. So fill us in on all the nitty gritty.
All right. So I'm from Kenner, Louisiana. A lot of people don't know where that is. So I'll just say New Orleans. I'm about 12 miles out west from New Orleans. It's about a 20-minute drive. And it's Mardi Gras time. Oh, before we really start, can we do a little trivia?
Sure.
Y'all know what that is? Anybody in the chat?
It's a naked baby.
Let's see if anybody in the chat knows. Come on.
It's a baby Jesus.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Nobody? Let's see.
Clear as mud says Cupid.
Yeah.
You guys
Lucky
know who's
Baby?
clear as mud? Lucky Baby? I don't know.
Uh-huh. King. Oh, there we go. King Cake. It's King Cake, baby. Yeah.
All right. So fill us in. What's that?
The way it works is, let's say you're working at an office, you bring a king cake and you slice it up, and whoever has the slice with the little baby in it has to buy the next king cake. So
that's a Mardi Gras thing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And it keeps going.
All right. So tell us your story. Tell us your story.
All right. So first of all, I started off as a visual artist. You know, a lot of drawing and then painting, sculpture, even some jewelry. And I've applied that to building guitars. Here's a couple of my weird paintings.
Oh, your paintings. Okay, yeah. Wow. Dang, dude.
That's good. Started off as a visual artist. And I was in music too. I played the saxophone in school. Jazz band, symphonic band, marching band, marching those parades. And then one day I had a neighbor who was in a band called Eyes Scream Headache. He's like, "Hey man, can you paint me a big backdrop for our stage to put behind us when we perform?" Like, yeah, I can do that. So I did this weird painting on a big 8-foot by 10-foot canvas, and they would hang it up behind him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay you for that one day." Like, okay, whatever, that's no problem. Just go ahead whenever you can. He goes, "All right, well." And then weeks would go by. And, "Oh man, I don't have the money to pay you yet, but one of these days I'm gonna pay you." And that went on for months. And then one day I hear a knock on the door. I open it up, and he's holding 2 guitars, 2 6-string guitars. He goes, "Pick one." I said, "For what?" He goes, "That's your payment." Like, okay. So I chose one. And I started picking at it and learning a little bit. And I put it away. I don't have the finger range to. I get crampy fingers and all. I get frustrated. I put it away, and I just got frustrated. I just put it away, and then I pick it up and start playing again. And I forget what I had learned before, so I just gave it up. So I just started thinking, okay, I wanted to learn how to play a stringed instrument. So instead of uh, a six string, I thought maybe something simpler, and I found the mountain dulcimer. And I started shopping around for mountain dulcimers, and I wanted the good one. So I found out that McSpadden was the really good one. So they were like $600-700. I thought I'm not paying $600-700 for a guitar or dulcimer I might not know how to play. So I kept scrolling, and I found a kit that you can make one. And I was like, okay, let me try that. So here's my first stringed instrument.
You made that from a kit?
Yeah, with the kit.
Okay, that's cool.
McSpadden makes a kit, but I added my own embellishments. I asked them to send me a top with no holes cut out. They send you one with heart holes, sound
Okay,
holes. I
yeah,
said, send me one without. So I designed my own. And I've put those on some of my cigar box guitars, those cutouts.
yeah.
And, put some
Dude, that's awesome,
Put
dude.
some
That looks,
filigree in there and a little fleur de lis
yeah,
on
wow.
top. But yeah, and it's a very Irish sounding instrument. You ever heard of dulcimer?
Yeah,
Mountain dulcimer?
yeah.
So,
Beautiful sound.
so then after building that, my wife and I were watching Ozzy and Jack Osborne. They had a show where they went across the country. You know about it. Mike Snowden was on it.
Mm.
And that was the episode that I was watching when I was inspired. Like, wow, let me try making one of these cigar box guitars. So I started building, and I was telling one of my coworkers about it. Here's number one. So, like I was saying before, I'm a visual artist. So when I got these boxes, I saw them as a blank canvas.
Are those bullet holes?
Yeah, I
Dude,
drilled the
that's so,
holes out the size
that's
of
so awesome.
45 caliber bullets,
Okay.
which is the
Oh
same
yeah.
caliber that killed Billy the Kid.
Dang, dude, that's awesome.
And there's 45 caliber bullet for the knob
And
right
that's your
there.
first build?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
And
jealous. I am so jealous, dude. That is so awesome.
so
Dang.
there's the nut is another 45. And there's a replica of Pat Garrett's badge
Okay.
that he got awarded after he killed Billy.
Wow.
So put that on there. So yeah, that's my first build. And I was partially working on it. I had a lot of questions. I was like, I don't know where to go. I wasn't sure if I was doing things right. And this coworker that I was talking to about this, he told me later on, hey, there's a Cigar Box Guitar Festival in New Orleans in a couple of months. And he showed me there was a magazine, a local magazine that was advertising it. So I went. I saw there was Shane Spiel. I was watching him learning some of the build, how to build something. And I saw he was doing a builder's forum. I was like, wow, okay, let me go check this out. So I got to meet him, and they answered all my questions. Ben Giddy was there, Rob Roble was there, and everybody was giving up their secrets.
Wow.
Very cool experience. So yeah, they're all like, yeah, that's how you do it. You know, do your angle or your action that high. It doesn't matter. I was
Yeah.
worried that would be too high, and they said no for a slider that doesn't matter. Okay, but oh, look at the strap,
Wow.
the holster.
That's cool.
So I do these themed guitars, tell the story.
Dude, so
And
awesome.
I you know I recommend people try that. To do it. Don't just do a cigar box guitar. Do some artwork on it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's next level, dude. Next level.
here's I think this one's number 5. This
Look at
is
that shine. Look at that shiny
yeah,
finish. My gosh, dude.
yeah. That's a veneer. I think it's an oak veneer. And the dye that I use there is RIT fabric dye.
Okay, I heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
how long ago is this? I mean, how long ago did you
let me
get
see what
started?
this one is 2019. Actually, this is number 11.
Okay.
This is number 11. Yeah. And look at headstock.
Wow. Yeah. Dang, dude. Wow.
Yeah, I made 2 of these side by side. That's another thing I recommend. Get 2 boxes that are very similar or exactly the same size, and you could do all the same measurements and cut everything the same. It makes it a lot easier to build 2 of them at once instead of thinking about things twice. You just think about it once and do all the
Okay.
work,
Okay.
twice.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I've done that several times. Here's
Yeah.
here's another theme. This one I made for my wife. She's from Indonesia, so I did an Indonesian theme. That's one of their mythological characters
The
named
mouth
Wanda.
looks like barbed wire.
Yeah. See,
Got that part. Oh wow.
there's a rod piezo under here,
Wow.
and that's the tongue coming down.
So you
And
spent a lot of time to get a nice glossy finish.
yeah, that's true oil. I like true oil.
Okay.
So, and then there's a dagger. That's a traditional dagger called a caris.
Wow.
See the handle? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So
That's awesome, dude.
yeah, it's
Gosh.
fun to do put the artwork, do the theme, and then I
Wow.
girlied it up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeesh.
All up and down the neck.
Dude, that is a piece of artwork, dude.
It's iridescent paint, so there's color shift there. You can't really tell, but in the sunlight, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, has anyone made a shovel guitar yet?
I haven't.
Look, we got a troller here. You are an inspiration to the trans girl community.
Yeah. I think I have a thing here to remove them, so they should be removed here.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Wow,
So,
dude. So
yeah,
Justin Johnson, dude, he's the guy who like started that, right?
yeah, I think so. But
Yeah.
I just kind of copied his. I looked at some of the
That looks like a
videos.
snakeskin
Yeah.
strap.
Yeah. That's exactly what that is. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So, one thing I want to tell people, anybody that builds one of these, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a significant warp. I left it tuned tightly and it pulled to the side. So now it's
Okay.
kind of softened it up and it's kind of, it doesn't stay
It'll
in tune very well.
it'll settle in. You can always put a piece of wooden in the middle there to strengthen it if you need to, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I got another one I'm going to show you that I'm building now that I'm going to use some wood in the middle and I'll
Yeah.
put the holes around there. And
Yeah, that's how we learn, dude, right? You roll your learnings forward, man.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's a fun one.
Dude, I'm gonna ask you here to plug one of these things in here in a minute, dude.
All right. Yeah, yeah. If you ever made an ammo can, have you
Ammo
made one of
can,
these?
dude. Those are so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Mine was heavy, dude. I
This is
got used
heavy.
to dude, come on, man. Wow.
Those are the real
Wow.
7.62 bullets that would go in this
Dude, that thing's
box.
gotta weigh a ton, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's gotta
And
weigh a ton.
I inlaid the bullets in there. See it?
Yeah.
Fret markers.
Dude, you got way too much time on your hand, bro. You got
Hey,
way too much
that's the
time on
funny thing. I think I told you this before. That over here it's so hot in the summertime that I don't do these in the summer. It's just stifling. You go outside and you start sweating. The heat and humidity just doesn't make it fun.
Yeah.
So the only times I really build is
What about the
in the
evenings?
spring, huh?
Nighttime? What about at nighttime?
Even at night in the summertime, it's still hot. It could be 90 something degrees and the humidity's in the 90% range. It's just too unbearable. It's no fun.
Hey,
I don't really build in the summertime.
so I'm curious, dude. Tell us how you get such a shiny finish using true oil.
Lots of coats. Just
Okay,
put a coat on there.
yeah, describe it. Describe your process.
Just put a coat and then wait a good, pretty much a day. The next day, you put another coat, and just keep doing that every day until you get a good thick coat.
Do you sand it all in the middle? Or
You
no?
can. I've this one here. I did sand it with a very fine sandpaper and then buffed it
Okay.
with a buffing wheel and some like a jewelry polish. It's very, very fine grain powder. It's in a stick, and you put that on the buffing wheel and you buff it.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to be careful though, because man, those buffing wheels have a metal ring holding it together, and if you touch that, boom, you mess up your.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
All your work is done after that. Let's see.
And so typically, how many coats do you go?
What's that?
How many coats total?
Oh, there might be on that one, probably 15.
15 coats? Wow.
Yeah. To get it good and smooth. Yeah, it takes days and days.
That's dedication, man. So you,
Yeah.
dude,
You
I
gotta
just
be
have to,
patient.
I just have to interject here, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm impressed, man. I am so impressed with
Yeah.
your
That's
artistry, number one, your detail, your attention to detail and all these things. Like for me, dude, I get in a hurry, dude. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I got to get to the finish line. And so as a
yeah.
result, dude, I don't get to like. And so that's why for me, dude, I can really appreciate that, dude. That's some serious,
Yeah.
serious artistic builds, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's I see them, as I said earlier, I see them like a empty canvas. When I first
Yeah.
got my first cigar box, it was some older boxes and they were very good plywood. So I just sanded that Billy the Kid one. That was very good plywood. So I sanded it down smooth and did the wood burning in there. And then same with this one. I'm about to pull up, getting this one ready. So this one was very involved. That's all burned in. Here's the mistake I made on this. I had some very good contrast, some really good. Yeah, somebody's got it right. French polish. You could do that. I've seen different ways that people do this. I've even seen people use a little bit of mineral spirits mixed with the true oil and just do a French polish. Keep going around and around, and you get a pretty good polish that way. But even best when you sand it down really smooth with a 1,000 grit sandpaper.
What about steel
And
wool?
even 1,200 sandpaper.
Okay.
You barely feel any grit on it. It feels like satin, and you just keep going and going, and then you do a buffer. Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, this one.
Yeah, put that one up again. Let's take a look at it.
All right. So there's that. Look at the bridge. See the Thunderbird?
Yeah.
There's a bar piezo in there. And I recently put a ghost pickup in there, a little flat pup. I think it's a wicked bucker under here, because this really doesn't sound that great, So yeah, this is all burned in. There's the feather. I don't think a lot of people have seen this picture of Sitting Bull.
Okay.
All right, so then it goes into the beadwork. I bought a little tiny loom and did all the beadwork, routed out these little squares and embedded
Okay. So I
inlaid
have
that
to
in
ask
there.
I have to ask a dumb question, dude.
Yeah.
Are those beadwork? Is that where the frets are?
Yeah.
Are those your markers? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. You see the double one? That's
Yeah.
12.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Dude, that's cool.
And these are based on the tribe that he belonged to. Their
That's
design.
amazing, dude.
Same with the sides. That's all
Dude,
stained.
are any of these for sale?
This one is not.
Are any of them kids for sale? That's
And
awesome.
see what I did with the headstock?
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's like a spear point.
Oh, dude, it gets me right here, dude. Right here, bro. Oh my
It'll
gosh.
stab you right in the heart, huh?
That is so good,
Yeah.
man.
And this
Dang.
feather, that was made by someone in the Oglala tribe, or Lakota Sioux tribe, I believe. And then, so Sitting Bull, he would decorate his guns with these furniture tacks.
Yeah.
So I did the same thing with the side markers, so
Okay.
furniture tacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So you
But
can
yeah,
see it and you can see it and feel it.
yeah,
If you kind
yeah,
of braille, you know, you put your thumb on the
yeah,
top, you're like,
exactly.
yeah, where's that chord
Yep,
at?
yep,
That's cool.
yep,
Wow.
yeah. So yeah, have fun doing a little extra. You know? Hot rod.
Ruh-roh.
Here's a good shine on that one.
Dude, heck yeah, dude. That don't even look real, dude. I
All
mean,
right, so that's not true oil.
it's so okay. Yeah, it's so good,
That's
dude. It's just,
poly.
it's what?
That's
Poly.
poly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably about 15 coats of poly, and
Okay.
then between coats, I'd sand it to get that orange feel out,
Okay.
and then I'd do another coat,
Okay.
and then after a few more coats, I'd sand it again.
And
It's a
and, and,
process,
and
but
so
I wanted to get that
so how
car-like
long would
finish.
you wait in between coats?
At least a day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dang,
at
dude,
least a day.
okay, that's good.
And you see what I did with the pickup ring? I don't know if you see it. I heat them up to get that color patina. You know
Okay.
how motorcycle parts will, when they heat up, they turn these colors.
Yeah, yeah.
So I kind of wanted to get that look, you know, like the pickup's getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And if you ever do any veneering, you got to be very patient. You see that flame wood?
Yeah.
It's got a good shine on that one too.
Oh, heck
See
yeah,
you.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about your inlays?
Oh, this is my first four stringer too.
Okay. And what are you using for inlays?
Let's see. Those are screws. I just use
Okay.
some
Yeah, I see him. I
screws
see
up.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
those are some brass screws. Yeah. I like using those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, dude. You should be proud of that collection, dude. My gosh.
All
That
right,
is
here's a
awesome.
cool story. All right, so after my dad passed, we were cleaning out his shed, and I came across this old hubcap
Wow.
that he kept nuts and bolts in, and that's what you see here. I used some of the things that were sitting in here for the
Yeah.
parts, the bridge and the nut, and this little metal piece right here was in the shed. Yeah. So, and something else oh, this is number 6, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Something I recommend people do is write a story inside, especially if it's for a family member. Write down
Yeah. Yeah.
who it's for, why you did it, the date that you made it, you know, what kind of occasion it was, if it was for a birthday present or whatever. So put stories inside and put them where you can see them through the sound holes, or if you open up the box, if you can. But yeah, here's something else I like to do with, especially
Fingerprint.
for,
Oh, you told me which finger it was.
yeah, that's my dad's middle finger
You told me
fingerprint.
that story. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he used to flip us off all the time, and you know, just to say hello, just his way of saying
Yeah.
hello.
How you doing?
And
Oh, I'm doing fine.
yeah, he would go, "Psst." And we know when we heard that, we looked, and there it was. There was that
Yeah.
finger up.
That's
So
awesome.
when we were arranging his funeral, the funeral director said, "So yeah, we will do a thumbprint, and you can make jewelry. You could do a pendant or do a ring or something
Yeah.
with that fingerprint." I said, "Can we pick a different finger?" And she's like, "Oh, let me guess which one that is." You know, okay, yeah. So she did that. She got his middle finger print,
Dude,
and the way I fixed
what an
that,
awesome. That's a family heirloom, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I tune it DAD.
How ironic.
Yeah. So yeah, the way I get the fingerprint on there, you run wax paper through a inkjet printer. It has to be inkjet,
Okay.
so that that ink sits on top of the wax paper, and then you could put that on top of the wood and just rub it on there, or just take a credit card and go across like that, maybe 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
and
Just
then
get
peel
back
it off,
pressure.
and
Yeah.
it soaks into the wood, and then put your finish on top of that, and it
Okay.
keeps it.
Good.
Yeah,
Wow. That's cool.
yeah. Check out Steve Arvey played this on the stage, and he put that on his YouTube channel. You gotta check that
Oh,
out.
really? Okay. That's
That
good.
this one and the shovel guitar.
And this one here, dude. This was the one you submitted for the Builders Challenge, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
17
That's true oil on there too.
Okay.
And the way I applied that flag was that's with a laser jet printer. All right, you gotta use a laser jet, just print on regular paper, and then you put Mod Podge on the box top and lay the paper on top of it. All right, then you take a credit card and you smooth out all the bubbles, just smooth them all out, and you let it dry overnight. Once it's good and dry, the next day you get a little bowl of water and you start wetting that paper and just rub it. You can
Okay.
use a sponge or just use your fingers. Just go around and around and get all the paper off. And the inkjet print, sorry, the laser jet toner stays embedded in the Mod Podge. And if anybody wants to see that happen, there's a lot of YouTube videos on how to transfer pictures onto wood. And that's how I learned how to do it.
And this saddle here, you said it was the Liberty Bell, the
Yeah.
stamp of the Liberty Bell, right?
Yeah, it's the yoke of the Liberty Bell. Yeah. I sculpted that out. And as far as wood burning goes, if you want to do wood burning, I recommend a wood burner with, put this down, the adjustable heat.
Did you burn all this tiny little stuff too?
Yeah. I drew it out first in pencil, just looking at the preamble of the Constitution. I drew it all out. And then I went back over with this.
Same thing for the headstock?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the same thing with the one with the eagle headstock. So yeah, it's very important to get the one with the adjustable heat, especially if you're going to do like portraits or whatever, like I did with the sitting bull. You can get
Yeah.
really subtle details.
Yeah, real
If
fine print.
right. That's what I brought the heat back a little bit to do that very small lettering, so that it didn't, overburn it.
All right, what else you got, dude? Well, this is awesome, dude. This is show and
Here's-
tell, baby. Show and
Yeah,
tell.
build number 50, right there.
Oh, that's the
I don't
what do
know.
you call it? I forget her name. Rose Girl or something.
Yeah, these are really cool. I like these, and I always put a couple of true oil coats on these to protect the surface and get a little
Okay.
good, nice little shine to them.
Yeah, you got the corners on there.
Yeah, I like these corners. That's CB Giddy, and they often have them on clearance.
Yeah,
When
right.
I see those, I buy them. I buy a whole
Okay.
bunch of those. And these have a really nice decal inside the box on the top. So I peeled that off really carefully, and I put it inside. I don't know, might be hard to
Okay.
see.
Yeah, it's a good trick. Yeah, I see it. I see.
You see her looking back at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to save some of the good artwork inside of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some flame wood veneer.
So beautiful, dude. So beautiful.
With the spider webs on there.
Yeah, dude. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I did the
Wow.
matching flame wood veneer on that pickup cover too.
Okay.
You got to be really patient. Practice doing these veneers if you want to do those.
Yeah.
And it's you're pressed for time because you put the glue down. You got to do a really thin coat, and that starts to dry really fast. So you got to be really quick. But I just learned about hide glue that dries much slower. You can actually, peel it off and then reposition if you want. And it dries. It takes like 24 hours for it to dry.
Okay.
So it's much better to use hide glue if you're doing veneer work.
Okay.
So I don't just do the artwork stuff. I'll find a really cool, nice, pristine box like this one here, and just put some nice matching hardware. The red on the gold looks really cool.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like the same headstock as this one here. Same shape there.
Yeah.
So you got a little trademark there going on there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's
I sure
cool.
do.
That's cool.
And about the headstocks, I remember you talked about how you really impressed with the way it's
Yeah.
sculpted. I
Yeah.
treat these as a sculpture.
Yes.
I
Dude, I can
treat them
tell.
as a
I
sculpture.
can tell. That's an
The heels,
understatement, dude. That's an
yeah.
understatement.
And I just use a series of files, just different shapes, and just keep going, shaping it, and then if you have a belt sander and your belt breaks, don't throw that away. Roll it up, and you can use that belt
Yeah.
to get some nice curves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
It's backwards, but you remember
LPG, baby. LPG.
the New Orleans World's Fair,
Wow.
1984. Yeah, this one.
Wah.
This one, that's one of the CB kits for
Okay.
license plate. Yeah,
Yeah, that
and I
looks like
put
it's a little wider than normal.
yeah, and I took
Yeah.
your advice with the springs. I put some of these little springs in there
Cool.
for
Yeah.
reverb.
Yeah.
Here's some I'm working on right now. My new shovel. I started doing some fire.
That looks like real fire, dude.
Yeah, it's not as good as I wanted it. So
It's
I
okay.
was using rattle cans and putting that in my airbrush. And yeah, I just need to get the better paint.
It's
And
okay. No, that's
I'm
good,
gonna
dude.
try
There's nothing
another.
wrong with that at all, dude. That
Yeah.
looks really good.
Some of the contrast was lost when I did a candy coat with
Okay.
some of the red and orange, and using regular Krylon cans. It covered up a lot of
Yeah.
the brighter stuff. So I'm gonna try again with another shovel. And if you're gonna build one of these, just take it to a machinist.
What do you mean?
Uh, did you
A
ever cut
machine?
through one of these?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah.
you go through very expensive drill bits.
Okay.
I started drilling this one out. My other one, that one didn't take as long. I guess it was a softer steel. But this one, it says tempered steel in there. And I
Yeah.
just couldn't get through it. So I
Okay.
took it to a machinist. It took 15 minutes for him to drill all the holes out. And he charged me $20. So I wasted about $60 worth of drill bits and
Yeah. No, you're
about
right. That's
five
worth it,
hours
man.
of time
That's
trying to
worth
drill
it.
these holes. Yeah. So here's another hot rod. I'm starting to get, you see that orange peel
Yeah.
finish
Oh,
there?
yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
This is about probably 6 coats of, I use an automotive uh, clear coat for these. And
Okay.
the shovel I just showed you.
Okay.
So that's going to be a much harder surface. So once I get a few more coats, I'm going to sand it like I did with the other ones, sand it down to up to 1200 sandpaper, and
Yeah.
then polish that out. It's going to look like a car. And then I'll use the hot rod kit from CB in there,
Okay.
like I did the other ones. This is the Romeo and Juliet boxes. They look so much like a car, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's carness,
Yeah.
yeah, almost like a
Absolutely.
hood, yeah, yeah. That's I always use those for the hot rod.
So that's what you're working on now, then, right?
Yeah. Um, I like these fat bottom Bettys, and these are really nice. This one I made for my wife as well.
Okay.
Use a skeleton key for the
Oh, yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And she wanted something a little simpler to play, so I made a diatonic fretboard on that
Okay.
one.
Looks like you got a few extra frets in there too.
Yeah, I modeled it after the dulcimer. It's
Okay.
got
Yeah. The flat
what is
7.
it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember this guy?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
But what you didn't see was the matching amp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I remember you
Yeah,
saying that.
yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, this I cut off the threads and the on-off switch and the volume is there.
Okay.
So that's how you turn it on by
Dude, how do you get such
clicking
great
the pig
ideas,
thing.
dude? Dang, dude. You got
I
great
don't
ideas, dude.
know.
You are a very, very, very artistic dude. Hey, show us your favorite Your number one. Your main squeeze. Okay, that's it right there,
That
dude.
one right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is my favorite. And I
Nice.
made 2 of these, and that's probably all I'll ever make.
Really? Why
I
is
don't
that?
know. It was a pain to make. It was a lot of
Really?
drilling. Drilling these holes takes a long time. And if the
Okay.
price is right, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, I might make some more. I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see.
Well, that's cool,
But
dude. I mean, it's
yeah,
definitely a niche right there, right? I
yeah,
mean, for sure.
yeah. And about amps, I was talking to you last week about an amplifier. It's a DA5, Vox DA5. That thing is really cool. It's got an auto wah feature on it. You ever see that before? You don't
I-
need. It sounds like you got a pedal, a wah pedal,
Okay. Okay.
but it must sense the rhythm that you'd play.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll plug it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hooked them up to the Mini 5. They work together.
Looks like 2
So
car batteries, dude.
yeah,
So you got one going into the other one? Is that what you said?
yeah. I got the mic out
Okay. All right.
and going into the input on this one, and
Okay.
it
That's
works.
good. Oh,
So
really?
I
Okay.
can do both effects at the same time.
Ooh, awesome.
So how about a drum beat?
Dude, you'd be having
That
so
wah
much fun
feature's
with
cool,
that
isn't
thing,
it?
dude. You'd be
Isn't that
having
cool?
so much fun, dude. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, that is awesome, dude. Yeah,
So let's see who's here.
so you brought that to the Cigar Box Guitar Festival, dude.
I did actually.
Yeah.
I mailed it to you not only to do the Builders Challenge, but also to get it there because
Yep.
I have a friend who's a pilot, and I asked him, "Hey, you think I could get this on the plane?" He goes, "I don't think you should even try. If you bring it on board as carry-on, you can't X-ray it because it's metal, and they'll
Yeah.
probably confiscate it, or they'll make you leave it there or put it somewhere else, or they'll make you put it down below, which it'll be in little pieces when you get there."
Yeah.
So I trusted mailing it more than bringing it on the plane, and that's why 2 reasons why I sent it to you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
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 I remember when you said it, you said, "Dude, I need this guitar back." It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I can understand why,
This is
dude.
my favorite. Yeah.
I can
And look, that technique I used
Yeah.
with the Mod Podge, that's what
Yeah.
I did to get this label on there. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, if you're gonna do something with text on it, reverse it first
Good point. Good point.
because like a stamp,
Yep.
it's going to be backwards. If you have it forward on the print, you got to reverse it. Then when you
Yep.
put it on there, when
Yeah.
you remove all that paper, it'll be righted. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, dude. So man, I am so looking forward to getting back together again,
Yeah.
jamming in person. One of the things you said, because I remember when you hopped up on stage, say, "I'm more of a builder, not a player."
Yeah. As you just saw.
And then you started shredding, dude. I was just like,
Uh,
"Oh, dude, come on, man.
mm,
You're a player, bro.
I
Come on,
try.
man.
I try.
Come on, man." I mean, that's half the fun. Half the fun is building, and then half of the fun is torturing the instrument once you get her done, dude. Right?
Yeah. And
That's
that's
right.
what's great about these. It's so easy to play. Sometimes I'll set up a booth somewhere and I'll put a chair next to me, and I'll bring out the shovel guitar because that's an unusual instrument, and I'll put a placard, "Come play the shovel guitar." And people pass by to look at it and say, "Come on, why don't you play it?" "Oh, I can't play that." "How do you know?" "Sit down right here, and we're gonna play. I'm gonna show you." So I get them to start doing a rhythm. I'll turn on that drum beat.
Yeah.
"All right, you feel it?" And just get and then they'll be playing a song within minutes. And okay, there you go. See, you can play it.
That is
You
cool.
just started. You're already playing something.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
So yeah,
that's a good
that's
trick,
something
dude.
else.
And to be honest with you, when you're selling, dude, if you can play and demonstrate and let people play it, dude. I mean, I mean, the instrument kind of sells itself, dude. It really does,
Yeah.
man. It's like
Yeah.
number one, they're cool, they're unique, and in your
Yeah.
case, they're super artistic.
Mhm.
But they're more than that. They're functional,
Mhm. Functional art.
giggable. Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. Seriously, man, you got a treasure trove there, dude. You really
Yeah.
do. You really do. Okay, dude. So I'm gonna put you on the spot, bro.
Mhm. Uh-oh.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the likelihood of you being able to attend the Southwest Cigar Box Guitar Festival this year, dude?
Hmm. Okay, I am going. My wife and I are going to the Huntsville one in May,
In May,
late
yeah.
May and early June.
Okay.
And with our jobs, we can usually do one good vacation per year.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so we'll see. My
All
wife is
right.
already. She said, "Why don't you just go? Bring just you. You can go." Well, I might do
Well,
that. So
yeah. And so this is the reason why I was asking you is because I was thinking about throwing out a bunch of songs, getting a set list together. First I would do is I would take a poll of all the people who could be coming, might be coming, who want to come, whatever like that, and then just get a consensus, get a list together of songs, and then just
mhm.
put together like a super group, dude. You know what I'm saying? And just have like a, cause everybody would have the songs in advance. They could practice, do their licks,
I'll
get,
just
get.
I'll just stay unplugged.
No, 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 dude. We'll have a wall of amps, dude. And have
Yeah.
everybody jamming, bro. That
Yeah.
would be so cool, dude.
Yeah.
And of course live stream it. You know what I'm saying? Do some YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be awesome, man. That would be cool, dude. I'm already collecting wood for the bonfire this year, dude. That this
Okay.
this you're gonna be able to see this fire from outer space, bro. it's
Yeah.
gonna it's,
Cool.
it's gonna be super
Yeah.
awesome, man. So, well, dude, if anything changes, dude, seriously, I would love to have you come out and just to see you again. Obviously we'll see you again sometime, but sooner the better for me.
Yeah, man.
Cool,
So what
cool. Well,
about you with the New Orleans Cigar Box Guitar festival next year?
dude,
Think you'll be able to?
who knows, dude? Who knows? Who knows? I personally would love the opportunity to take some of my guitars and to vend, to sell and stuff like that. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I can say is that I did reach out to Brett Gardner,
Yeah.
Cigar Box Guitar Serenaders, dude, and
Yeah.
invited him to be part of this podcast, and he agreed, dude. So I was like,
Oh, cool. All
yes.
right.
So
Nice.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
And I'm also gonna follow his example, because he would go down to, like, I think it was the Fox TV station, and get an interview and invite those guys and stuff like that. Dude, I was thinking maybe I could do something like that here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Go
Mhm.
down to the local TV station with a couple of my builds, and just and
You know who else
hopefully.
might do it is Memphis Lightning.
Okay, yeah, I'll
He
reach out.
he was such a humble guy.
Dude,
I met.
what an energetic player! My gosh, that guy
Yeah.
that guy was just had so much
Yeah.
energy, dude.
I met him before he went on stage. He was just walking around, and I said, "Hey, Memphis Lightning." We shook hands. He goes, "Can I take a picture with you?" So I handed my phone to somebody. We took pictures. He goes, "Can I take a picture with you?" Like, you want to take a picture with me? And I had my 50th build with leather rose. He goes, "Man, that's nice. Let me take a picture with that." And he goes, "Come backstage and I'll show you some of my guitars."
Cool.
And he pulled out a whole bunch of his really, really nice guitars. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, that's
those
awesome.
PADRES,
That double
really
neck,
nice.
one that goes either way,
Yeah,
double neck,
yeah,
yeah. And then he
yeah,
plays them both like
yeah,
ambidextrous. Yeah,
yeah.
crazy. While
It's
he's
crazy.
jumping around, while he's singing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. That was so cool, man. Absolutely. Hey, dude. So dude, seriously, I wanted to um have you give us give everybody down in the chat section, and also in the comment section in the future, give us your contact information. How can people get in touch with you? What, social media or email, whatever you got for us.
All right. So I just started an Instagram account, and mainly because I was doing this, and I had a portfolio website for my artwork, and I lost that. And I was planning on putting my cigar box guitars on that, but since I lost it, obviously I couldn't put it on there. But Instagram was a good choice. But all I have on there is my guitars. So it's Hunt's Creations CBG is my Instagram account. You can check
Okay.
me out there. Yeah.
No Facebook.
No,
No.
I don't do a
And
lot of social media.
okay, no, that's good. Okay, so
Yeah.
why not YouTube?
I don't know. Maybe in the future. Yeah.
Okay.
I might end up going and then doing it. So like I said earlier about my building time, it's very limited because of the weather. I just don't like doing it
Yeah.
when it's hot. And most of
Okay.
our months are hot.
Well, dude,
So
I want to encourage you, dude, because
yeah.
you got some awesome builds, dude. You got some crazy artistic techniques, dude. Levels of detail that are beyond just ordinary, dude. So I would encourage you, dude, to um, put together a YouTube channel, whatever like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be like, dude. It could be you, dude. It could be because seriously, I think you have value that you add that people would appreciate, dude. It would be a value added for everyone, and you'd see how fun
Mhm.
it is, dude. It would give you
Yeah.
kind of another little creative outlet and stuff like that. You can go down rabbit holes, dude. You don't have to do that and
Mhm.
stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I think it's good because not only are you sharing your art with other people and the world and stuff like that, but you're also educating, equipping, and inspiring people. You know what I'm saying? Who see what
Mhm.
you do and love it, dude. It's another artistic outlet.
That's what you've been doing yourself.
Yeah,
I learned a lot from you.
but
I've been
dude,
doing
man,
a lot more zero frets since I've been watching your channel.
if I had an ounce of your artistic build, can you imagine? Dude, if
Give
you
it a
and me got
try,
together
man.
and combined our brains, dude, it'd be
Give it a
awesome, dude.
try.
It would
You
be
never
awesome.
know.
That would be awesome.
Mm.
Okay, guys, real quick, dude, before we sign off, dude, I do want to just remind everybody that I do get all my parts from cbgiddy.com. I will put an affiliate link and a promo code and all that stuff in the video description below, as well as Kevin's contact information. But I just wanted to real quick. I'm sure that most of you guys know Ben Giddy Baker. His wife passed away recently from a
Oh no.
battle of breast cancer and stuff like that. And um, so me personally, dude, I just want to go on record, dude. The guys here at Puckett Cigar Boss Guitar, which is me, myself, and I, and my dog, dude. Our hearts go out to Ben and
Yeah.
and his family and all of his
Sorry to
friends.
hear that.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And so, just want you guys to know that we're praying for you all in this end, dude, and our thoughts and prayers are with you and stuff like that, dude. And just know that you're not alone, dude. You got a community of people who supporting the CB guys at CB Giddy and Ben, dude. Yeah, so heartfelt prayers and thoughts, dude, from Puckett Cigar Box Guitar, and I'm sure from everybody. I'm sure our hearts go out to you, man. So that being said, dude, thank you, Kevin, for
Thank
participating
you.
in the Puckett Cigar Box Guitar podcast.
Mhm.
Before we sign off, dude, I want to give you the last word, dude. You can share with us words of wisdom, or you can or in some encouraging word, or you can show us another little.
Mm.
What do you got for us, dude? What do you got for us?
I would say learn from your mistakes, not only when you're building, but just in life. You know. And for instance, this was almost my last guitar ever, number 11. And that's because things went wrong, and I told my wife, I'm not going to build another one of these. Never again. This is my last one. The next day, I went and bought a whole bunch of cigar boxes, and now I'm making 60. I'm on number 60.
Wow.
So yeah, don't give up. learn from mistakes, keep building. Yeah. Keep playing, and when you make these for people, tell them don't hang it on the wall. I made one for a friend of mine. I said, hey, it was for his son. Your son playing? He goes, oh, he's got to hang on the wall. Like, he's got to play it, man.
Yeah.
It's not,
Give him a lesson. Give him a
yeah.
lesson, dude. Say, hey,
I
man.
told him about you and others that, they're doing YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
all my guitars come with a free lesson, dude. It's like,
Okay.
a free lesson and a kick in the butt, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome, guys. Well,
Yeah.
thank you guys in the chat section for
Yeah.
chiming in and joining
Thanks,
us.
Paul.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't been paying
Yeah.
attention. I'm new at this whole podcast thing. I need to get an
Yeah.
assistant who can be reading the comments and shout at me and get my attention and stuff like that. I just get so sucked into the conversation, dude, and see what you got going on. I'm looking up here. I'm not looking down there. So
Yeah.
sorry guys in the chat section, but I do want
I
to
was taken
encourage.
aback by the trolls in here. I was like,
Yeah,
why?
and I delete
why they
the. Don't worry about the trolls, dude. But I do want to encourage all you guys in the comment section, in the chat section, to check out each other's social media, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever like that, to like and subscribe. And just together we can build the community. You know what I'm saying? So what better way to build the community than y'all check out y'all back and forth and get familiar with everybody and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one of the things you said, Kevin, is that we all share our secrets and tips and stuff like that, and there's like no like, it's not a competition or ego or nothing like that. And so again, that's why I want to encourage you, dude, to hop on board with this YouTube stuff and start sharing some of those behind the scenes of what you got going on there, dude. Seriously, dude, people would love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's something that really surprised me about the cigar box guitar community was how everybody was willing to give up their secrets.
Yeah.
Like Rob Roble, I asked him. I remember my first time going to the Cigar Box Guitar Fest in New Orleans. I asked him, so what do you put on your necks? What do you finish your necks with? He told me True Oil. I think it was True Oil, and that's what I've been using ever since. His necks are really nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, we're going to sign off here. I like I said, I want to encourage you all to check out everybody's social media. Send up a prayer for old Ben Giddy Baker. Check out Kevin Hunt's Instagram page. We're going to try to do these podcasts every Friday night. So I'm going to be reaching out to people. So don't be surprised if I reach out to you. So
we got a wood
Kevin.
carver, carving by Earl. Huh?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for tuning in and for watching. Thank you, Kevin, for participating again. And and let's continue to build the cigar box guitar community. What do you say, huh?
Yep.
All right, guys. We will see you around the interwebs.
All right. Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. Take care and God bless y'all.
Next Tuesday.
Peace out.